Oh heavens. Well guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm getting raptured. Why do I look so small?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how to shower using a dewdrop.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisa Pisa. Halloween is in 1 week. I screwed up. I screwed up like I always do. I had ideas for costumes, and I did not put in the work to execute those ideas. In a recent window shopping, I shared with you that I was caught between two ideas for Halloween costumes. A cross between Negan from The Walking Dead and Megan Thee Stallion called Negan the Stallion, and a cross between a Valley Girl and the Uncanny Valley Girl. And I had my reasons why I thought both of those costumes would and would not work. And I ignored the practical reasons why they wouldn't work, which is I didn't buy anything that I would need for those costumes. For Negan the Stallion, I would have needed real high heels, I would have needed the right kind of leather jacket, I would have needed a baseball bat, I would have needed, I guess I can't really just like put barbed wire on a bat. I don't think I can carry that around the city of Boston because of woke. And I would have needed, probably most importantly, like a long, beautiful wig, the caliber of which Megan Thee Stallion would wear. I went through a wig era, to be sure, but the wigs I bought in that wig era that I still own, their current state, is less Megan Thee Stallion and more Megan the regional circus clown. It wouldn't have worked. And for Uncanny Valley Girl, I would have needed day glow neon colors. I would have needed prosthetics to look scary, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's not happening. If you were excited about it, I'm letting you down, like I'm supposed to as a YouTuber. Instead, I decided I had to get kind of closet cosplay-y with it. And I came up with the stupidest idea for a Halloween costume. And in this video, I'm going to pilot it for you. The first step of that is makeup. And then the second step of it is outfit. And I don't have a piece of the outfit yet. I'm waiting for it to arrive at my home. I'm kind of hoping it does during the time period I'm filming, or else I'm going to smash my camera with a meat tenderizer. So, I wasn't joking, by the way. This is the meat tenderizer in question. The name of the game is Red. Red head to toe. I think we can make this kind of fun. What if, during the duration of this video, while I'm doing my things, and before I tell you what I am, you guys guess, what is Nisa, silly goose that she is, going to try to convince us her all red outfit is symbolizing? I want something big and red on my face. Along the way, I'll give you some hints. The first one is that we're going with more of a theatrical interpretation rather than realism, basically. I'm gonna start by giving myself a big white base to work with. Since I'm using red, I want the red to be vibrant, and I'm not going for wearable. I'm using one of the original Beauty YouTube makeup products. This is the NYX Jumbo, look at me looking at it like I don't know what this is. The NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's the only white primer I have. I don't even think I bought this. I think when we moved in, it was just under our couch or something. I almost want to do kind of like a big, like fake lid, like Jessica Rabbit style, but I don't think it needs to be that cuckoo bananas. And I also don't think narratively it needs to happen with my concept. I just need a lot of color. Maybe I'll... You might have picked up on the fact that I don't have like scaffolding that I'm working off of, you know? I'm making this up as I go along. But I think that's a circumstance I work best under. That's not doing anything. I'm going all the way up. I want a lot of space to work with. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. The meaning. I'm gonna put a medium red all over my lid. And then I'm gonna get darker up here and maybe, I don't wanna use pink. I wanna keep everything red. This is old as hell. This is from Tarte. They sent it to me like 6 years ago. There's a red eyeshadow in it. And I realized as I sat down to do this video, I don't own a ton of red eyeshadow, which is a little bit at odds with my plans. But I'm not concerned. When I'm using really colorful colors like this, I like to tilt my head back to reduce fallout. It doesn't really matter because I don't have other makeup on my face, but it feels right. You can see that I've like gored the hell out of this red eyeshadow because I used it for a Franken makeup project once, but there's still enough for me to have my way with here. And I'm not worried about details. I'm probably never going to become worried about details. It's funny that I'm using this as my prototype run for this because like as if I have something really important happening on Halloween that my makeup needs to look really good for. This is the important thing, this video. You guys are the important thing. Let's give you more hints. My costume is not political. So if you think I'm going as like an abstract representation of the modern Republican Party, you can see that I'm wearing a red negligee. I'm not going as some sort of commentary that the Republicans are like in bed with fascists. You know, I do believe that, but that's not what my costume is. No, actually, my costume is something much, much scarier, but still as rooted in reality. So if that was your guess, you're not super far away, but you aren't correct. Oh my god, this rocks. It just occurred to me there's a possibility this eyeshadow stains. I'm gonna use a smaller brush now, go into a darker red, and halo the outer corners of my eyes. I want it down here too. I'm going into my box of crayons, my single shadow palette. You already know who I'm about to hit up. This sexy little mama right here. What's that? You can't wait for the tender caress of my brush to tantalize you in all of the right places? I'm trying to stay monetized, so you need to cut that salacious shit out real quick, okay? Keep that for when the cameras are off, mamacita. I'm losing it. Nisa, are you going to be a cherry? No, and you know I'm not, because if I were, I'd be wearing my cherry earrings. You fool. Are you and two friends going to be traffic lights? No, I would need, wow, that's not darker. That is the same color. This is not tomato red. I wanted something tomatoier, but maybe the dark red works too. Oh my. Maybe I should just go into some orange, and against all of this dark red, it might read as a bright red instead of just orange. I just don't want to look like I have a sunset on my eyes. I want, well, I can't exactly tell you what I'm going for. That would ruin the surprise. But that is probably a good idea. I think I will do that. I have a couple of different orange eyeshadows. This one, hey, this one. This is from ColourPop. It's called Out of Office. It might work, but I think this one from Kaleidos might be better. That one. It even looks kind of red on the camera. Also, I never use this palette because I'm no fun anymore. I turned 30, so I'm not allowed to be fun. Just kidding. I'm allowed to be more fun now. I don't use fun color eyeshadows very much anymore because it's not the cornerstone of my content to talk about makeup anymore. Orange! Shut up! Oh god, oh no, it's too orange. It's too orange, it's not reading red. The dumbest bitch alive, I swear. Okay, maybe it's not that bad, actually. Actually, it's perfect. I'm the smartest bitch alive. Oh, that looks cunt. Okay, hee. I thought of a solution for my lack of straightforward bright tomato red eyeshadow. And it doesn't really solve what we've already done, but it has given me ideas for where to go next. Do you know this bitch? A relic of the old days. This is a rancid, disgusting Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Uncensored that I bought in the year of our Lord 2020. Experts agree 2020 was 5 years ago. And that's a very long time to have a liquid lipstick, especially one that you use as rarely as this one. I don't think it's breathed air in a while. I gotta go get my pliers. Is it wise to put expired liquid lipstick on my eyes? Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And that's why I'm not going to do that. I know I paint myself as a very whimsical, silly goose of a person, but even I have limits. And putting liquid lipstick that smells like fish on my eyes where I see, even that's a line I'm not gonna cross. but I am going to put it near my eyes on my face, right over here. For reasons I can't tell you, it's very important I have a circular motif to my makeup. Or at the very least, I can't tell you yet. I guess I have to give you another hint. The thing that I am going to be dressing up as for Halloween is wet and small. And even if you don't think you are, you're intimately familiar with it. Before we get to the liquid lipstick though, I'm gonna have to just wrap this up a little bit. And it looks kind of busted now, but I think I can make it look a little bit more chic just by fixing it. Great. Someone's dribbling a basketball outside. It's okay to look a little bit scary because what I'm dressing up as is scary and is dangerous. I guess that's another hint for you. It's actually one of the most scary and dangerous things that you can experience. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush draping up here because I need a basis for the circles I'm gonna make using the liquid lipstick. We see each other. You knew I was gonna do that. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade Back in Butter. It's like maroon. I'm not necessarily using it for accuracy. I'm using it because I hate it, but I know that for the look I'm going for, which is concentrated color up here, it's perfect. This is an absurdly pigmented blush. I can't use it on my cheeks for my soft little like clean girl looks I do every day because you'll see. It's been enough time. I have to give you another hint about what I am, if you haven't guessed already, which I know you haven't. What I am is made up of smaller things. And though what I am is dangerous, the smaller things that make me up aren't. In fact, they're very vital for support of life. I'm taking this opportunity to make my eyes look a little less bad. This is so satisfying. You don't often get the opportunity to just rake your eyes with a blush brush. The eyes aren't what I wanted, but the cheeks are exactly what I wanted. This is a little harsh. I have to fix that. How do I fix it? Is it fixable? Oh, it's instantly fixed. Okay. Sometimes life is beautiful. I need to make a series of circles around here using my red liquid lipstick. And I need circles of different sizes, and I'm going to use stencils because I don't want to freehand them. Although I guess I can kind of start by just making spots. Okay, I gotta stop screwing around. I gotta do the big ones. I gotta center myself. This is the cap of my setting spray. I'm going to paint the rim of this with the liquid lipstick, and I'm gonna put it like right here. Yes! Oh my God, this is working perfectly. I mentioned earlier that what I am is dangerous. Could you die from experiencing what I am? If I show up in the wrong place, absolutely. This is so fun. I never get silly with makeup anymore because I'm so busy doing window shopping to satisfy my rabid audience. They just want to laugh at clothes. They don't even care about my face. I need something a little smaller, I think. So this is a screwdriver. It'd be so great if I had rhinestones. I should have thought of that. I'm so silly. Before I attempt to add anything, I'm just making sure the liquid lipstick is completely dry because I really, really don't want to smudge anything. I look like a petri dish culture, but that's not what I am. I'm gonna put on an inner corner highlight, and then I'm gonna work on my lashes, and then I'm gonna put the rest of my outfit together. I don't know if I want to use this Kaleidos Mars Melter highlighter, which is kind of reddish and is probably a better highlighter, or if I want to go into my sparkly depotted shadows and use this. This is also from Kaleidos and it's a sparkly red, but it's not probably the best highlight. Oh, wait a second. I know the solution. I'm gonna use both of them. I'm gonna take the sparkly red and I'm gonna put it like right here, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of the brighter color on top of it. That way they can both party and nobody has to be left out in the cold. Actually, I'm also gonna take red and just pop it in the center there. It's closer to the shade of red I wanted the entire time, And I don't need my eyes to be matte, so I don't mind a little bit of shimmer up there. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Because I wanted this video to have a twist in it. Perfect. It's perfect. It's so perfect. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. My air purifier changed speeds. Am I being poisoned? Has somebody slipped a neurotoxin into my vents? I was gonna put on lashes because this is a fancy festive opportunity to do it, but I picked up the lashes that I was gonna use. I don't ever buy fake lashes because I hate putting them on. Auric Beauty sent me a couple lashes like 3 years ago that I just found because I was cleaning out the drawer that I put them in. And I was gonna wear like really fun festive ones, and then while trying to remove excess dirty glue that is there from the last time I wore them, I accidentally tore one of the lashes to pieces. So I'm just gonna put on mascara. I feel so fucking cool. I'm gonna put on my fake beauty marks that I wear every day. I ran out of the brown eyeliner I was using, so I'm gonna use black. This is the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, which I've used for like almost a decade at this point. It's my favorite liquid eyeliner ever. It's never done me wrong. It's my closest friend and confidant. Our relationship borders on sexual, but we're not trying to ruin what we have. I get to make this one really big, so it's festive. Lips, right? I'm gonna do a red lip, but I'm not gonna do like sort of a normal red. I'm gonna go a little bit darker because I have so many tones of red on my face. I think what I'm gonna do is use lipstick. Thoughts? This is a Kiko lipstick container, but it's not an actual Kiko lipstick in here. It's a Burt's Bees lipstick that I melted down and put into a lipstick mold and then put in here because its original packaging was really annoying. But I'm also gonna line my lips, and instead of using a red lip liner, I'm gonna use black. I love doing this. I think it looks so super cool. I'm just gonna use a black eyeliner. Oh, I have dead skin on my lip from shaving earlier. I'll sharpen this before I use it on my eyes again, don't worry. I love it already and I'm not even done. By the way, have you figured out what I am? I'm a blood clot. Yes. My power is growing. This year I wanted to stay rooted in reality. The horror of the myriad of ways the human body can betray you. That's really what tingles my spine this year. No, actually, I want drama. So that's the makeup done, but we're not all the way finished putting this together. If I'm going to be an abstract theatrical representation of a blood clot, I can't just manifest that through my face. That's why my whole outfit has to be red. Speaking of which, is my package here? Well, I sure hope so. No. Hello, my lighting looks a little bit different because it's about 3 hours later. My tights never arrived, but it's okay because you can't see the bottom half of my body. And also I can still put the rest of my costume together. I put on my silky red overshirt that perfectly matches my little negligee. And the thing I'm the most excited about is the headpieces I will be wearing. I said this was going to be red head to toe. And I also said this is going to be an abstract representation of a blood clot. So I needed something up top. And I decided I wanted to wear a little hat of some kind. And yesterday after work, I went to the garment district and I found a little hat of some sort. It's a little clip-on hat and I'm gonna clip it on. And I also found this little barrette, this little clip. And I like how the feathers sort of like hang down in almost like a showgirl headpiece. So my plan is to clip this to this, and that will be the final piece of my costume, except for my tights, which are somewhere in the city of Boston. Not here, not on my legs. No. Well, isn't this just the living end? Oh my god, it's so perfect. It's like so perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I was texting an acquaintance of mine last night. I was describing the idea I had for this costume. And in response to it, he laughed and he was like, I hate gay Halloween. What do you mean you're a cunty blood clot? And the idea that little old me and my silly little thought for a costume could be fodder for a gay Halloween tweet. I don't need anything else this year. No Reese's Cups for me. That's the biggest treat of all. I slid the clip part of the flower pin right under the brim of the little fascinator hat. As I said before, blood clots can be extraordinarily dangerous and life-threatening depending on where they appear on the body. And I don't know this for medical certainty, but I imagine that you're more likely to experience a blood clot if you work a stressful job. Like, say, if you're a professor or an engineer, or you work in politics, like if you're a politician, especially a high-ranking politician, like say if you're the President of the United States. Thank you so much for watching my video. And don't forget to use code NISIPISA for 10% off at checkout at your local blood bank. I feel like I created something really beautiful today. I'm very proud of my work. Is that the truck with my tights? Oh. I love you so much. Goodbye. The tights came. Jesus Christ.